It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic, in case you've been under a rock, they've continued their double-digit winning streak with no signs of slowing. A scary, tough team, and they're in full swing.
I get money, turn no vision through my third eye. Like it's five.
Live from Orlando, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks come into this one after the win against the Nets. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo, also Johnson out there. Doncic out there at Brogdon, and it's Brunson in at the one spot.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? He took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
To the middle. And easy 2 points on the layup. Well, we're around the halfway point now, Doris. Some clubs are obviously in a rebuild mode, but it can be hard for many team owners to accept that and accept that path they're on.
Well, when you've been the guy to make that financial investment, there can be a little bit of impatience because one of your responsibilities is keep people in the seats. You've got to pay the bills. What you have to do is you make clear to the fans the vision that they have. If you make it clear, Kev, maybe they can sort of embrace the rebuild and celebrate the step-by-step progress.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Passes it to Johnston. Over Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And he could not hit that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be an Hall of Famer one day.
And the first one drops.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
To the paint, here's Johnston. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
To the inside, Brunson, power down with both hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score. Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 9.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's the line to the hoop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. The Magic trail by 4. O'Keefe. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
End of this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Got a piece of it. Here's Brunson. He's got 9, and that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. The pass to McGee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Doncic. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Brunson the pass to McGee. It's intercepted. On up the court. Here's Money. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Cook for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Cook's got 6.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with the head coach from Milwaukee. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, but he said those guys are tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet on defense and do our best to deny penetration. We'll see who comes out on top, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded, and that one drops.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
McGee with the block. Now, here's Doncic. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Oh. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Money. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Doncic passes to Burgess. He kicks to Doncic. Pass to Burgess. Looking for McGee. Gets it there. Count that one. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Here's Money. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. We now have rules, Doris, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, this has become problematic to me. You see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just with the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
And you just got to love the way he moved the ball. Very unselfish.
I tell you, he's looking to set up his guys as much as possible. And you can tell his teammates really appreciate it.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Bucks trail by 12. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Brogdon. Down low. Shot's good by McKinney.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Cook. Zagorac grabs the board.
And even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. The pass to McKinney. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Magic leading by 10. Knight wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Knight's got 8 points.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to McGee to the inside. Here's McKinney. Got a piece of it.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Oh!
Goodness.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And Knight swings it in.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity. Just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Again, the Magic score.
Chemistry has been terrific.
Being an asshole.
Impressed with their offensive execution.
Our timeout called by Milwaukee. We've seen Money really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Money. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play.
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Brogdon kicks to McGee. They need this. McKinney, no good.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
He had a nice open look right there. Knight's got 13.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Antetokounmpo. And good that time. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo overnight. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
For Orlando, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Johnson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connor. 14 feet away. No shot that time. Not on target. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Trying to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And really the difference maker on that night is their ability to knock down shots from beyond.
Well, I think, Greg, that's where basketball has shifted, right? The three ball is so important nowadays, and they completely took advantage of it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Money. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Money's got 20.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now the dish to Rice. No good, unable to end this run. And the Magic with possession. Here's Money. 20 points for him. Cook's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? Here's Rice. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. Malcolm Brogdon was the 2016-17 NBA Rookie of the Year. He spoke about Giannis Antetokounmpo and his willingness to listen and learn.
He's going to listen, whether you're giving him advice. Even as a rookie, he was listening, and I would listen to him, but he was actually, if I saw something as a point guard, he would actually listen.
Yeah, that's very rare indeed. Being a sponge early on and Greg soaking up new ways to expand your game is important.
Kevin, no question at all. Plus, the humility. Knowing your teammates can help you grow. Easy to see why they love him in Milwaukee.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Antetokounmpo. Johnson is out there with Bell. And it's Dudley in at the shooting guard position.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Doris with Jordan Bell comes a highlight reel dunk waiting to happen.
You never know what could happen in transition with the tremendously athletic Jordan Bell. This guy's a high flyer, big-time fan favorite, and I love that despite the flash in his game, this guy is a grounded, high-character individual.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Ice. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Cook with the ball for Orlando. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. Rice has got himself on the board with 3 there. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Money passes to Johnston, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Knight and stolen by Knight. Here's Money. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play. And I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Inside, and taken away by Johnson. Doncic passes to Brunson. Here's Rice. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Down low. Here's Knight. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Inside. Here's Rice. And the wing jumper offline. The Magic have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. O'Keefe. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fast break, Milwaukee. Doncic, no good. Doncic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Knight for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. When you look at Money, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Pass to Burgess. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Brunson. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane. Standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Tipped away. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Bell kicks to McGee. Down low. And they get it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Knight, and Knight slams it in.
Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Orlando's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Money, a rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Brunson. He's got 9. And again, the Bucks miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Now Brogdon. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. The pass to Zagoras. Brogdon with it. To stop the drought.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots. And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go, that's their philosophy.
The shot, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. To the paint, Okidi. It's hauled in by McKinney.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Money. Slashes it down to finish the break.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Bucks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Dudley's checked in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Another steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And that one drops. 35 points for Money.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Poked away. Jumps up. And Knight slams it in.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
Orlando's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. To the inside.
Chemistry at its best. Unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And here's McGee. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Broke loose. And here come the Magic again. Orlando with the fast break.
Reverse it home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so here's Orlando. Here's Money. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Now here's Dudley. Defense is right there. Orlando grabs the miss. Knight looking it over. Here's Money, guarded by McGee. Money, he can't get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. And here's Dudley for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Money, guarded by McGee.
he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Zagoretz. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and here's Dudley for three. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Money, guarded by McGee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Money's got 41. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Antetokounmpo against Knight. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And the Bucks making a change here. Rice is checked in. Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Okiti. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
They swipe it. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Lobbed up there for Knight. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The feed to Dudley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dudley's got 7 points.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And there the Magic with another bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Orlando grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Here's Money. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. He gets that one.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Rice. Shoots a 3. Knight grabs the board.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Rice. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Rice. Latre. No good that time. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they generate. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting to this deficit, it's gut check time. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
Money out there with Cook, and it's Knight in the complete spot. She's out there for Orlando. Milwaukee's gone 3-7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to Doncic. Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Knight. Johnson left side. Baseline Jay on the way.
They showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. It's deflected. Jumps up, and Knight slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And that one drops for him. 6 points for Johnson.
That's a nice play. You have to read and react in an instant to have success on the offensive glass.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Habit, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Johnston. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Money. Boom, he chips it straight down.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in this second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, the defense paying no attention at all to him, and all he can do is throw up a brick.
Good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Even with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up from Milwaukee. And here's Brogdon from the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Orlando, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw missing. Second free throw, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And that one, good. Brogdon's got 7.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Money, guarded by McGee, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
No good on the free throw. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. He has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
McGee in the corner. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Here's Knight. And he drops it in from the low post. Knight's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
McGee finds Brogdon. Back to McGee. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McGee's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up. I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Another steal. They're running. Here's Cook. A big dunk at the end of the break.
And the steal in right into the fast break. Great awareness.
Yes, intercepted the ball in stride. Turnovers like this are devastating to the opposition.
Pass to Doncic. From 7, Knight grabs the board. And it's the Magic with the ball. Doncic comes with the double team. Here's Money. He's guarded by Brogdon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Down low, here's McGee. He can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Okiti. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. You look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Jordan Bell's checked in for Brogdon. Knocks it loose. Now McGee. He dishes it to Doncic. Down low, here's Bell. Good.
I'll tell you, nothing like having excellent interior position and the athleticism to finish. Jordan Bell, step to the mic, sir.
Here's Money. And got it. Another basket. Division 51.
Making it look easy. And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
And it's good, 2 points. Bell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you, coaches love those high percentage looks in the paint.
Here's Knight, and Knight slams it in.
I'll tell you, such a tremendous rhythm to that sequence. Great player movement, great ball movement on the lead pass.
The Bucks shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. To the paint, fast break. Here come the Magic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And that one falls for Knight. Knight hits them both. Here's Rice. He has 5. It's good. Rice has got 7.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Money. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Back and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
For Orlando, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Passes it to Zagoras. Here's Burgess. He's guarded by Knight. Poked away. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Quickly with it. He's got 7. Rice kicks to Bell. Rice dishes to Doug. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Zagoras passes to Rice. And the 3 off target. And so Knight will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Zagoras. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Rice. From 17 feet out. Here's Bell. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And how about the ferocity of Bell? It's admirable. He crashes the boards with such an animalistic nature.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Magic have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And he makes the first. Milwaukee making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Probably no surprise to us. Fans would rather watch shots being hit from the field over free throws. So should the league do anything to perhaps cut down on trips to the free throw line?
You know what, Kevin? I don't know that I necessarily think there need to be fewer trips to the charity stripe. I don't like the have-a-player strategy, and I think that we've taken a good first step toward correcting that particular issue. But right now, I like the way the game is played in terms of officiating. My only objection to the way the game is officiated is take away those intentional fouls that are prohibiting fast break basketball.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Dudley, the pass to Connor. Here's Rice. The quick look, no good that time.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he's not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
Inside, it's stolen by Johnson. And here is Dudley. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Rice. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
There's a minute 47 left here in the 3rd quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Money. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter. The 3. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Brunson. He's got 9. Kicked away. And now Orlando on the break. Knight.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:06 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. Wasted no time on that one.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
They get a hand on it. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. To the middle, here's Segura, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Segura, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Segura has got 4 this quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Brunson. He's got 11. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Fires from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Boy, that...
And so it's Orlando, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter, and it's Dudley in at the one. Rice, no good. And now Orlando on the break. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the claw. The claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
Dan Knight will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Money. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Rice to the inside from 12 feet out. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got 13 rebounds in the game. See you. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Then on Thursday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Lobbed up there for Knight. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. There's the pass to Connor. Here's Rice. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by the Magic. Money's got 14, yet 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Johnston passes to Money. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Now here's Dudley. To the middle. Here's Rice. Lays it up off the glass. Rice has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And that one, good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
McKinney kicks to Dudley. Off target from three-point range. He lobs it up. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Look at the state of the game. International League's getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see the Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad. I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Rice, no good. The Magic have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. 2 points, that one goes. He's got 19.
I'll tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Magic have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final third. Great shooting down the stretch. And another one.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Burgess. Dishes to Doncic. Well, the league taking steps towards to reform the draft lottery, flattening out the odds, doing a variety of things just to analyze the way it works, the mechanics. Do you think the change will be enough?
Well, again, I think this goes back to the leadership at the top of the NBA, and the right man is in charge in Adam Silver. And as is typical to Adam Silver, everything happens with a very measured approach in terms of reform. You do a little bit, and then you evaluate. But I think Adam has made it clear that the change they made to the draft lottery was nothing more than a first step. Now, where do we go from here? That remains to be seen.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Yes, that goes in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now, here's Brogdon. Guarded closer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here are the Magic now. Got a piece of it. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Doncic hits it to go.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Money. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 7th assist in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
To the inside, Burgess up and in on the layup.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
And the Magic with possession. Okidi. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And now Orlando on the break. Knight's running. In the corner, Cook with it. Pass to Money. Takes the 3. And another one falls.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Brogdon kicks to Doncic. Rebound by the Magic. 3 on 3. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Money. And good. He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now Brogdon. Doris with a more punitive luxury tax. Draft picks with their cost-controlled salaries. Never more important than they are today.
No doubt, Kevin. I think teams are very hesitant to part with first-round picks because they have been critical. But I think you also have to consider the second-round picks as being valuable assets. Think about the Golden State Warriors. In each of the last 2 years, they have purchased for money a second-round pick from another organization. And both times, those players ended up being critical parts of the rotation. Every draft pick, first or second round, has value.
Looking to end the run. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Money. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Brogdon the pass to Bell. Back to Brogdon. Shot from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stop the alley-oop.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tight. They grab their own miss. Passes to McKinney. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Left side, Knight. The pass to Money. Rebounded by Bell. Milwaukee has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Bucks making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Pass to Bell. Here's Brunson. Doris, you think of all the highlight reel plays we get to see up close. We're so lucky. We feel the same way every time we sit courtside and watch one of these games. One of the most enjoyable parts about it, seeing the reactions of the guys on the bench.
They're just losing it, Kevin. They're falling down or they're bumping into each other, and then seeing the opposing bench trying to keep that poker face. They know they're not supposed to react, but sometimes the play is just so good you can't help it.
We get out of our seats, don't we? I mean, just like the players do. We get out of our seats.
Oh, no doubt. I'll stand up, wave my hands in the air. Are you kidding?
That shot off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Money.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Magic.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And so Orlando again turning it over.
Well, just loses his head for a moment. That's not overthinking. That's just not thinking.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Brogdon. Tight defense on him. Count that bucket.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Money. A shot by Knight, no good.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, something a little bit careless, I think. You can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
Saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.